Hello, good evening everyone. So welcome back. Without too much delay, we'll just start here. Yeah. So yesterday we corrected some of this area. So I think from this angle it looks okay. Yeah, but we'll see again in incoming stream, maybe in coming times. Yeah. Just a second. You guys can hear me? Yeah, yesterday I made one mistake. Is that music, the screen was coming in front of my video screen, my software screen. So I realized later on. Today I fixed that. Yeah. So now I think should be all okay. So yeah, today as we discussed yesterday, we'll start with the hand and we'll just discuss and try to do little anatomical style. Yeah. So yes. And I think before we start with all this muscle thingy, we'll just look around and see if our hand is okay from all the angle. Maybe just press this. So let's quickly try to understand this. That I think our hand is in this angle here, something like this. Maybe if we make like a box, little angle box there, and this is, anyway we understand this like this. So if that's the case, this is our thumb side. Yeah. So I think we are in the right place. Let's try to understand. So let's go and try to use this. And I think this area looks a little bit odd. Just maybe just tone it down a bit. Maybe I'll choose a square brush. I'll just clean this guy a bit. This unevenness here. Oh, awesome! Thank you. Yeah, today we'll try to learn something in this hand. Yeah. So doing the hand. I know one of the complex thing. I always feel that. I don't know about you guys. I always find it very tough to do hands. So I think I'll just make this guy a little green. Now, yeah, I think this a bit. Yeah, I think here we need to add a bit. Okay. And then, so I think this is our, let's take another brush, maybe this. Steady stroke. This is crazy. That we'll just try to increase them, because as you guys know, I already take a very big challenge using this new software and try to do things what I used to do in Zipper, which is way simpler sometimes, some of the things, but in some other way it's also interesting. We saw already like measurement tools and the style of this brushes and all these things. So do you guys know easier way to remember which is ulnar and which is radius in our hand bone, so that every time when we draw something or try to add muscles, we know, okay, this side is ulnar or this side is radius, something like that, and then we start adding those muscles. Do you guys have any shortcut to remember those things? Don't call me sir. Maybe we can explore together and see if we can give any name or something like that. Okay, good to know. But I explored that thing and I found out very interesting thing to remember. You can also check in your Google thing maybe. So radius is always on the thumb side. So let's say our thumb is this side, so radius will be here. And ulna is always on our pinky side, so this side will be always our ulnar bone. So yeah, radius means that bone. I think maybe we can just draw, it's like this one, right? And it's become big here, like this is something like that. And ulna is, I think it just start, I think I draw it too much, but yeah, it's like this, something like this maybe. but it's triangulated so that we see the angle. Yeah. So that's what I remember, that this is always I just think radius maybe, and this one is all. You guys can check and let me know if it is right, this one. Maybe I just reverse it like this. Yeah, so I just found out this is very interesting to remember, because every time we found a thumb, that means it's a radius. So like this. Yeah, that is what I think of. You guys can cross check once that if that muscle is that bone is actually it's a radius, and if we are correct, then we are correct. Okay, awesome. So once we know that our things are here, then maybe we'll just draw that corner, right? So this, I know there's a lot of scientific names and all, but I don't remember most of the things. But what I say just now is always I think of like this. So maybe it's like this. And always it's just like this. And outer side one is the one, and also this ulnar is like a pivot here, right? Every time we rotate the hand, its own rotate here, it just rotate this side because of that thingy. Yeah. That is what I just think of. So once we fix this, then we'll see some of the muscles if we can shortcut them. Try to learn, like as I say, the thumb side and ulnar side. Yeah. So let's go and so yesterday I feel really good that the measurement thing is helpful for some of you guys. Yeah. It's just because we explore together, that's why we come to know that. And then we'll just also try to make a little bit here, so that we don't make little excessive mistake here. Sometimes I think making mistake is good. Now every time I have this problem is that till where I should put that, what is that called, deltoid. I always have this question, like till where I should put the deltoid. So this also I recently come to know till where we can put the deltoid. I think you guys already know about this one, because everyone likes deltoid. Yeah. So it's like this. Let's say we have this thing, then we have something like this. let's say this is the bone, and we start here. So if you say this is our bone, humerus, right? So this half till half, we need to draw this deltoid. Yeah, so like this, and from this half we'll see what else it is here. Yeah, so every time we need to draw is half, almost, maybe a little more, maybe, but at least it should be half of this bone. If the bone is start here, then it should end here, the muscles. And if, let's say, bone is start here, if I imagine like this, then maybe I should move down this also. So I think that's something like, so it's same, this is, yeah, something like this. So according to that, I think that's also, there is 3 part we already know. Like, we'll just imagine, we'll make mistake and keep it here only, our deltoid, and it's also come here. So now the question is, we know this is clavicle, and 1/3 of it will be, right now it's actually extra, looks like. And then we need to also do this half, where should it end? Yes. So I think it ends, let's draw a small one. Yeah, so let's see like this. And then if you say spine of the scapula, and also here something, and something like this. So that means our muscles should go like this and touch here. And just make it like this. But here again, half is the tendon kind of stuff here. So let's draw. Block out a bit, and then add this little thickness here. We'll make little mistake, and we'll see later on, maybe we can learn off again together that, oh, we made this mistake, can we correct this, so like that. So next we'll block out the, I think this muscle, I think it's a bicep, right? So bicep also interesting. I will tell you what I learned so far. What is actually bicep? How can we make it easy? So first we'll just clean up this deltoid where I think we should put. Let's say this is our deltoid. Let's say. So interesting thing is this bicep. Also easy to remember, I think, because it has 2 heads. Okay. There is some magic part here. I will tell you soon. So this muscle, I'm sure you guys already know scientifically all these things. It's attached to some area. So to easily remember, I think of is this. So if you touch in this area, there is some bone. You can feel there is sharpness in your. If you touch here, here, touch there. So you see there is hard. So actually from there, this thing start one head, and another head goes there, and if it is our humerus or I think humerus. So again, let's go like this and start like this, and it goes to the radius, I think, like this. So yeah, but this goes and attached to our this area, right? From there, this muscle is originate from this angle. Yeah. So I just think like now, okay, this touch point is one head and another one is on this circle. Yeah. So like that, and it attaches here on the radius, maybe something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know too much, but that's how I understand a little bit. So according to that, we'll just correct a bit and we'll just try to like this and try to correct this. We don't need to worry, we don't need to scare if we make mistake, because we are learning together. I hope so far I make it interesting to describe these muscles, what I understand so far from my knowledge. Yeah. If you guys know any interesting ideas to remember all this, you can also share here. There is another insert point you guys already know, which is it's just like this. It's on the muscles, no, not in the bone. So I didn't tell about that. So it goes like this, I think. And this is the correct one that insert. Yeah. And we'll just reduce a bit. Now let's see if we can just block out this another muscles. Also before that, I think we'll just make this guy a little more sharper, something like this maybe. Now maybe we can go and add the it's called, I think, tricep, right, in this back side. So be exactly behind this, I think, the tricep. This is also interesting. Yeah. So how we will know where it starts and end is, I think of this corner is the middle point for the tricep muscles. From there only it just go maybe like this, maybe like this, maybe something like this. I don't know. We'll just explore that. So let's see. Basically, tricep means two heads, right? So we'll make the first head maybe, or maybe second. And then I will also make this straight line from this. I think we'll also shift this to a little bit. So let's say from here. Add this thickness here. Let's make more mistakes together and destroy. And one more is, first we will draw this line. I think it's called tendon, right? And now we are not very good shape here. Let's draw quickly like this one, and then like this one. Yeah. So everything, if we target here, and let mistake happen and just enjoy the process. Yes, very true. So we just draw one muscles here, and then this is tendon. Let's correct this area a little more flatter way. Now we need to draw another head here, which is actually let's talk about this muscle. So as you guys know already, this actually, if this is the bone again, so this muscle, it's actually attached on this area. I think somewhere here, something like this maybe. And this is actually a tendon, right? So, and then another one is actually behind, and it's actually where this deltoid finish. I think it's halfway. So that's because it's three head, right? So another goes in the back, and then the last one is the one which is, I feel, very complex, and make it bigger, and it just go to the scapula. So as we saw here, like this, and there may be the circle and then this area. So this muscles is actually attached on the circles, this area. Yeah. So that's how it's become tricep, if I'm not mistaken. What you guys think? The drawing illustrate correct way? So now quickly just block out. Let's draw the most inside one. Maybe we'll use different brush, maybe quickly. Yeah. So let's add quickly here. Yeah. We can actually see from there, because there is another muscles here. I think we'll just relax this. Let's draw this one. I think this is supposed to make our work simpler. So it's around here, as we said, where this deltoid ends. If we can somehow pretend it ends there. So like this. And then the most complex one, let's try. Maybe I will just first this one and add few blocks and something like this. Yeah, adding little extra, it's okay. I think that's how we, once we make the mistake, we'll know where it's supposed to end. Yeah. And also, as we say, we try to go to that area. I don't know why it's just going in. Let's try this one. Yeah. Also make this one. It's still, it's too thin. Let's look at that. Is it clear? And I think this area is little flattened, right, because of tendon. And now we just correct this and also make it little wider. Yeah. Now we can just add a bit here. Also, we need to correct this area. To say this area, but first we'll just focus on the hand and see if we can first see a bit. So because I think it's also more thicker as little this edge, right? The tricep. And also we don't need to highlight this separation this much. Just we can now we have this a bit. So let's quickly draw out. Mistake is good. And draw this shape and draw this shape, and then I think it's like this maybe. Yeah, let's say, because it's in our story, it's just holding something here, so we'll make it work. So now let's say we are just around 60% there on this muscle for now. We'll adjust it according to our need later on. So now let's go and see other things what we can add. So also I heard there's another muscles here, right? This area. So let's add also this muscles. Also interesting. It's actually below these muscles. So control. So let's say this muscle is like this, and this also start in this area and go like this. I think it's also it's attached here. I'll just see if where it's attached. I'm also not very sure, but yeah, it just start from halfway from our this bone where this muscle ends, and it goes there, so that it just cover up and both sides. So here and the other side also means here. So let's say halfway. Other side. something like this. Is it correct what I illustrate here, this red one? There's another muscle, right? Brachialis. So yeah, we'll try to get that shape a bit. So here. Just be carefree and make more mistake as always. Yes. And also we need to draw in this side as we feel like it has something to What do you guys think? Is it correct what I'm saying here? So this is our tricep. This is the brachialis, I think, and it ends in somewhere here. And yeah, something like that maybe. If I make mistake describing these muscles, maybe you guys let me know. So also I think this area we need to make it a little small. Also I think this area a bit small. And then let's say so far we got, let's draw this one and then this one, right? And then this one, and then yeah, so this one, right? This one, D, also B, and D. Am I correct? Yeah. So now let's see what else. So what do you think? Is it on the right direction, this area now? There's one more muscles I want to say before I forget. This interesting one. Again, it just starts from here. For me also, some of this I just learn over time. Last few months I'm just exploring all this. So this one, as we see, these muscles actually also originate from here. It's, I think, coracoid process, right? So from this again another muscle come till again, middle of this bone where this deltoid ends. I think it is called orcobrachialis, right? So this also come and attach in this area, so that it feels it's a God's creation, you know, how crazy it is. I don't know, it's God's or it's science. It's just whatever, it's just crazy. I don't want to. So, let's see. And it also should not be on this area, it should be little inner, because you know, this muscles will correct it. So anyways, this muscle will be hidden for our case. Okay, just a little bit, maybe it will be visible. I'm not sure in my knowledge, I just think little more understanding way for me actually, because I found out recently that if we know why this shape is happening, then we can actually distort it. We can make it thick or we can make it thin. Yeah, so what you guys think, isn't it correct? If we know where the things come from, what it is, then it's easy to imagine in pose and everywhere, like, because we know these muscles actually go there, and if I raise my hands, oh, okay, there will be these muscles, so we can just imagine like that, very easier way. So let's say tomorrow I say, oh no, I want to create some creature, but this one should be very small, but this one should be very big. So then I know, oh, okay, these two muscles, okay. So then it's easier to imagine. So now let's go and block out this bottom part. So bottom part also, I think it's interesting. So what I understand, I'll just yeah, very true. So I hope I can give you guys maybe something which is not like a scientific way, and just like my dull brain style. Yeah, so because we are in the same road, so I thought maybe it will be useful for you guys also, maybe if you guys think. Yeah. So now we explore this upper arm. See that even though the things are not in correct shape, it looks interesting now, right? What do you guys think? Isn't it looking interesting? Let's see. The arm this area, isn't it looking interesting? Because we are not, even though we are not looking at any reference, or we're just discussing and trying to do something here, right? Even though it's not 100% accurate, it's just creates something. So now let's say when I see here, maybe we make little bit mistake, but let it happen. I think that's good. So now let's go to somehow I messing up my control now. So now I want to give you a little more in-depth stuff. I'm sure you guys already know, but I want to make it simple, as I always say, because I want to draw a lot of from my imagination, not looking at any character or anything. My idea is to understand like how Michelangelo and Bernini, Peter Paul Rubens, all these great artists, they draws, even though we say they use a lot of references and all those things, but when we look at their books and all something, we know they actually study a lot. So like that kind of things I want in coming times. So that's why. So now I want to tell you one thing, is that if, because the forearm is the one of the complex one, I think in whole body one of the complex, and if you seeing it the bone, I feel pelvis is very complex, but if you say muscles, I feel forearm is, I think forearm, right? I don't know the spelling. Yeah, so this is, I feel very complicated, but I recently found out some interesting things to remember. So what is it? So whatever in the back side, right, this side, let's just correct this area a bit and then we'll start. Actually this should little bend like this, maybe. We'll add those bone here and here, right? Something like that. Yeah. Then so there's four things I think basically we can just remember it, how I remembering. It's, there's something here like this which come till here I think till this bone, okay, maybe yellow, yeah. So like this, there is actually two muscles people usually draw, right? So we remember this now, and then another muscles, I think it's like this box. I just thinking like a box. There is even three muscles, but these muscles always go to the thumb. So thumb, it goes here. So that now we know this one goes to radius bone, and this goes to thumb. Okay, now we know, okay, I don't need to know the muscles and all. So if I need to have this shape, then we need to go somewhere and here. And why this, there is something? So because there is a muscle which is attached to this thumb. Now another one is here. So whatever the back of this hand, right, it's actually called extensor muscles, if I'm not mistaken. It's called extensor muscle. So I don't need to remember that, oh okay, what are the bone muscles name. I think by time, once we practice a lot, we'll know each muscle. Not many, I think 5-6 muscles maybe. So but we know this shape coming from this extensor muscle, which goes to all the finger. So this side, yeah, these are actually extensor muscles. Yeah. So but whatever come here, actually here, if you do like this, you can feel there is actually tendon. So this actually on this area, it's called flexor. So this area, so this actually goes to all the fingers except the thumb. Even this one here, all this green goes to other fingers, not I think the thumb has this special part. So yeah, so we'll try to draw like that way. I feel this puzzle thing is little complicated. Yeah, so we should not bore. I'm just hoping you guys not bored with this lot of maybe unnecessary information or necessary. I'm not sure. We'll just draw, because we now know that this side muscle thingy, it only goes here and it does there, right? So we'll just keep it like that, and then just don't go too high, just like this up. And let's quickly draw a bit. So like this, and we know, okay, this is side thingy and already filled by these guys. Yeah. Like this. Now we just need to do in the halfway is few drawing. We'll just keep it like this and just add a bit. Add a little bit thickness so that we can feel that. And also, even though we add it, we need to so all these things will go to the thumb. We'll see that maybe in coming times. So I think it's around the middle. Okay, these things happen. Now we'll just draw quickly like this. Yeah, let's say like this. Now the rest is we'll fill up as we said. Let's go and do this one. So make it little bulgy here, like this. And these muscles also interesting to remember, it won't cross this bone, so it goes like this and just spread out in the back side of the hand. So let's add a bit thickness here. We are already, I think, crossed 1 hour, right? Let's quickly add a bit here. And just relax a bit. Now we have this, we have this, and we have this area here. And maybe we'll just add a line here, just for a rough use, so that we know there's something here. So there is another one, I think, triangle muscle that's attached here on this. So something like this. I think it's called enconius, right? So also now we know this is our humerus bones end. So let's make little more of like this, so that we have this in, and then this side we should have out. We'll just finish this, and if you guys late, you guys can carry on with your stuff. So let's add this, what is that called, flexor group, right? It's start with this muscle bone here, which bone is ulnar bone. And, yeah. So now there is actually another bone, I think I quickly tell, the muscle, sorry, it's here. I think it's called pronator teres. So let's draw this. Sorry. Uh-oh. Sorry. So something like this. It's called pronator teres, something like that, right? So now we'll add and then we'll add all this we already have. And also that this all muscle has a belly and tendon, right? So we just need to make little part thick and little part thin. Is it correct what I'm saying? Is it, or I'm just talking something else? Where I'm drawing the muscles, is it correct? Flexor group. Maybe this one. We need to make it higher. No. So it's supposed to be like this, right? And this is actually coming from ulnar bone. So like this, something like this maybe. Yeah. There's a small thickness here. And we also should have to deep here. I think it's feel a little thin here because we have muscle here only. Let's go here. Let's see. Maybe I just use move press a bit. Make more mistake there. And just add this guy also a bit more in it. And also this. Maybe we'll add a bit here. Just a bit so that it looks interesting so far. We'll maybe define later on more if it requires. And then we'll just keep it like this for now. Maybe it's a little too thick, or it's okay for now. What you guys think? Yeah, that's it. So at least we got something. And also I think once we add the fingers, then I think on the final day maybe we can define, and I also will try to explore some of the brush thing, so that right now actually I also think some of the things I am thinking, and but I'm unable to do it because the brush is not reacting the way I'm looking at. But I think it's interesting now. So let's move this guy also. And maybe move this guy also. So I think we'll just apply same material, or I think let's apply same material and see is it any improvement. Yeah, I think I got something from this. Today is our fourth stream, right? So yeah, first day it is actually this one, 2, 3, 4. What you guys think? Is it okay? I think we spent around 4 hours or something total. I know our progress is a little slow. Maybe in coming days we'll speed it up. But yeah, I think we'll end it here. Okay, thank you. Also, I think we learned few things at least to reach this level, right? So which is great. We can use it in the next work or next work. And yeah, it is happened because of you guys. I don't know anything here. So you see this, how crazy it was, and at least now it looks like a little more human. But I think this backside we need to adjust. Yeah, thank you so much, because you guys helped me. we'll do it great work maybe in coming days. Maybe when you guys get time, also you do something. That's how we. Yeah. Thank you so much and take care. Good night.